Hello, no, I am over and I am back and I am black. And today we're going to talk about some Now That's TV South Central baddies. I need that ball head for ball head on my soul drama. So Ivory has returned to her stomping grounds. Now That's TV. Well, E.T. and Ivory have, come back to their stomping grounds of South Central baddies. Even though I know that Ivory's first show was like Las Vegas back, but like her show that she went viral on was actually she went viral at the same time for Young and Reckless and actually South Central baddies. So like, yeah. E.T., the biggest heavy hitter, the first ever Now That TV heavy hitter, is back as well. And I'm excited. I've been seeing the drama between the ladies, between Ivory and Cash and Jazz and Bree. I cannot wait to see South Central Baddies season 6. Cannot wait because season 5 was horrible. That was bad. Like, I feel like Now That TV was like, listen, we gon' y'all can act like animals, but it's a limit. We ain't throwing shit at each other. We not finna fuck up the Airbnb. And I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna be real. Fighting wise, Now That's TV has gotten soft. Like I love Baddies only. I love the show. I love the maturity, but it's like I ain't had that. Now That TV ain't had that fight in a minute. It's like, damn, I want to rewatch that again. The only fight I feel like that has happened is Zanaya versus Kayla. That's the only fight I feel like I would want. I want to dissect who won, how we got done. Like that was the only fight. Like I say, like it was like ooh, it was great. Like beginning and end. So I'm happy Sasha better, and then it's the heavy hit Liddy, big pressure. Like there's an all-star cast. Like we didn't even need no newbies. We need them. Like big pressure. Like this should have been South Central Baddies All Stars. Like that's what the theme should have been this season because it got everybody. It got Snoopy. That got Lori. It's going down. Thanks, man. I cannot wait. As soon as they done filming, I'm gonna need that to get released immediately, especially because after that Naj and Cash situation, which I'm gonna get into that. I'm most definitely gonna get into that. We finna have fades, laughter, and the girl are giving looks. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Is this Baptist only or is this South Central Bagel? You girls are looking good. Usually on South Central Bagel, they look like niggas. Niggas. I was like, you girls look good. Okay, wig on, looking like a bag of money. Okay, South Central Bag. See this come through.
Same she was just crying about. Same she was just crying about and doing all of that. It was one round and done. I didn't take no lip piercing out, no nothing. Dude gave me no work. I came harder and stronger again. I gotta have it. They don't know how I'm gonna come. Every time I'm socking. Yeah. Head down on God. Sidestepping that. I was sidestepping that. Wow. Over here, hello. Wow, hello. Boom. I gotta. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna keep talking until I. Like on God, like lying.
Security stopped me. They were like I feel like really like protecting. Let me be outside because I don't tuck my tail and I'm irritated because like I don't tuck my fucking tail and I was already like in my head like I'm not around Liddy. I don't know what's going on with Liddy. And then I'm like I can't walk around. They got me stuck in a room and I don't know. Like I even kept saying, "Where's my room? Where's my room?" I thought we had one house. Found out we had two. Then I'm like, "Oh, we got two. That means that's my house. I want to go to my house. I want to go to my house." I was told, "No, Et, you don't need to go to your house today. You need to stay here." That's when I started tripping. Like, okay, then Liddy need to come with me. My bitch be over here with me. Go see the other girls. Security stopped me.
Stop saying stuff to me. Stop trying to be cool with Cash because you don't want to be for her. You were supposed to fight her off the motherfucking strength. You didn't. Big about some. Oh, no. Okay. You don't give me no work. My face is clear as motherfucking.
So I know y'all know by now that the biggest beef between Naj and Cash, they finally, if you call it a fight, it was like mid-fight, Naj stopped and she left. Now, who do I feel won? I feel like Naj is still, undefeated because it was a tie. Kashmere didn't lose. Naj didn't lose. And my thing with Naj though is this: Naj is not like fan favorite. Now That TV favorites her. You see what I mean? So the fact that not only Naj exposed how much she got paid to do that fight, because I knew for Naj to fight Cash, they had to pay her over 10K. That was my prediction. I said they paid that girl at least a good 10K because Naj agreeing to do it. 10K. That's all. When she was like, yeah, like they paid me to come, and Naj agrees because Naj always ducks Cash. Like she always, oh, this is beneath me. This is not a. This is above. She always do that. Anybody else, she'd be right there ready to fight them. But Cash, she was like, listen, if I'm gonna get whooped, maybe, which she reversed Uno that ass. And Now That TV was soft fucking tea. That was a 10-minute episode. They could have put that on YouTube. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was short, okay? But she was like, if I'm gonna possibly lose my undefeated streak as a heavy hitter, you got to pay me. You gonna have to pay me. And they paid her, and that she gave them 1 round. Now you probably wonder, over, how the fuck did Naj change the game? Naj changed the game because not only she told how much she got paid, which technically you never supposed to tell how much you got paid, but now that the girls know how much she got paid, it's like it affected South Central Baddies #1 because the night Knuckles they sat out because it's like if y'all paying this bitch this much and we finna go to war, and I mean round for round for round, I'm not coming because if my face gonna be blacked up, no health insurance, y'all not paying the medical bill, I gotta pay for that myself. Y'all better pay me. And the fact that Naj went 1 round, and those girls on South Street better be going 5-10 back to back. Y'all saw what happened to China that one season. Back to back to back, black eye, naughty, busted lip, possibly a teeth gone, broken ribs. The yes, and the fact that Naj exposed, she got paid 15K for that for 1 round. Oh, them girls going with a check. They, especially the OGs, they gonna want that coin on. The new G's, the new people, they're not gonna think like, okay, I want that money. They're just trying to get put on. But the OGs, oh, they're gonna want their coin on. And that round for round stuff that they be doing on NowThatsTv, that's probably gonna stop now because like fighting is a lot. I don't know how I missed to tell. I know NowThatsTV make round for round look eat. No, fighting is a lot. That first round, you lose your breath. For example, ET versus Tasiki. Yes, Tasiki got ET, but in that second and third round, when Tasiki was fighting ET, you could tell Tasiki was out of breath. Another example, Melanie. Melanie, when she be fighting, what does she say? I'm out of breath. Leave me alone. When Melanie is out of breath, she doesn't do so well when she does have her breath. Fighting is a lot. Another example, Bad Dolly. Bad Dolly be ducking Ivory because of what? It's not that she's scared of Ivory. It's just Ivory takes a lot of work to fight her. It ain't the fact she's scared to lose. It's just Ivory is a lot. Ivory may break a bone on that bitch body. Versus a cold killer ain't doing nothing to her. And personally, I don't believe in that round for round for round. I believe, okay, fine, 1 or 2 rounds, but that third round, baby, we could do that the next day. That's how you keep your storyline going, I feel like. Because I grew up in the era when Bad Girls Club, the round for round did not happen in the first day. It happened, okay, this day, then that day, then this day. Then that's when production tell me, okay, y'all done fighting. If y'all fight again, you going home. Because we don't need y'all to be fighting. You need to fight new people. That's what Bad Girls Club used to do. And I wonder, do anybody even know the history of where that round for round in one day came from? That came from Joss's Cabaret season 2 when Blueface Barbie could not let go that Lucky whooped that ass. Like she could not, that white woman could not let that go, that black woman whooped that ass. So they was going round for round for round. And ever since then, it's just like, because Big Lex, Barbie, Lucky, and Sapphire, low key, the Cabaret season 2 girls were the stomach girls to put on, what they learned from Zeus Network to Now That's TV. That's kind of been a Now That's TV, they adapt to that. It has been round for round for round. But I bet they be tired. They'll be over it because it's just like that's your energy. It's just like it's in your body, I do feel that this is going to affect Naj's relationship with Now That's TV because it's like, yeah, we paid you 15K, but like one round and then you stop because everybody talk about Kashmere made her turn. No, that was Naj name. I watched that a couple. I've said Naj literally mid stop, like she was like, okay, I'm done. Because Swape and Kilo paid you a certain amount, and not everybody feels that they need that type of amount, 15K. And now it's like, okay, if y'all pay her this much, y'all better pay me this much. It's going to now that's TV. Y'all can't be cheap no more. Y'all can't be cheap no more. I'm sorry, y'all. And I feel like what's going to happen with now that's TV, if they're going to pay these girls, their worth, the casts are going to be smaller because why would I pay everybody this amount when it's just like if I have a smaller cast, I can pay this one, this one, this one. So I feel like the OGs may not all. I feel like South Sudan will be probably the last season where you see a lot of OGs, like a good 10 of them. They probably gonna be like 5, 4, you know. And then another thing that happened with Naj and Ivory start going back and forth, which I feel like, honestly, to be honest, Naj and Ivory never liked each other. Both girls waited for the one to make that move. And I peeped that all Young and Rugged season 1. It's just like, okay, bitch, if you play with me, I'm gonna play with you. Ivory, like, if you play with me, I'll play with you. You stay out my way and I stay out your way. That's the vibe I kind of got from them. It was never like, oh, I respect her. It's just like, bitch, stay out my way, I'll stay out your way. Okay, bet. And then even on Greek life, I saw how Naj bucked back at Ivory. She was like, girl, in yet, but like I said, I was like, oh, Naj ain't scared of you, Ivory. Okay, excuse us. Oh. They've been waiting to be on both ends. Ivory even said, I've been waiting for this. Both girls like never liked each other. It was just like, okay, what's your move? What's your next, move type thing? And I feel like Naj don't like none of the heavy hitters. She don't like Fly Nine. She don't like Liddy. She don't like Cash. She don't like Ivory. She never liked none of them. Think about it. Naj was the original Ivory. What I mean by that, Naj was a bully. Naj was the girl that was punking the girls. Then here comes this thick neck NLE chopper bitch took my spot. That was Naj's spot. And Ivory took it. So yeah, it's tension there between them two. But if I was Naj, because obvious this girl is smart, she's very calculated, I would go on Baddies. I feel like it's time for Naj. Mind you, I'm not the biggest Naj fan, but hey, I think Naj can get on Baddies, especially if Ivory comes back. I don't know if they're gonna bring Ivory back or not, but if they do bring her back, why not? You know, that could be Naj versus Ivory. They could get the fade before NowThatsTv get the fight. You know, because Melanie versus Ivory happened on Baddies, and that had nothing to do. Their beef had nothing to do with anything on Zeus Network. It had all to do on NowThatsTv. I'm saying, Naj, you better try out. I'm saying, I may not like your ways, but I ain't no hater. I could see you making it on Baddies if Ivory come back specifically. You could be Ivory storyline. I'm just saying. But overall, this is gonna change the game. Naj versus Cash. It may have been a weak fight, but I feel like there's going to be more demands and more respect that NowThatsTV gotta obey by. So this fight, I feel like it's going to be iconic, not for the fight itself, but for the respect its standards that NowThatsTV is going to have to now be technical about their contracts. Like, okay, if you fight, we need 3 rounds. Or if we go give you this much money, if we go give you 15K, you gotta fight 3 rounds. Wherever you fight, you gotta fight 3 rounds. And then it's like the girl's like, listen, I'm not gonna fight back to back. I'm tired. 1 round. That's that. So I don't know. But I'm over. We beat it up. Bye.